Hey, what's up guys? Kevin here from Snowboard Pro Camp. Today I'm riding with Margarita and Aaron. Hey. They're out here for the season from the UK. It's working on their park progression and doing different kinds of tricks. So Margarita, what's your goal for the day?
Hi, so I think I would like to improve on my jumps.
Nice.
I would like to try kickers and try to be consistent with my pop on the kickers. That would be really good.
And then Aaron, what's your goal for the day?
I've been trying to work on nose grabs recently, so I just like kind of get them consistently and do that and maybe bone them out a bit. So that's kind of my goal for the day.
Perfect. Let's give it a try.
Cool, excited.
Awesome. So I think the first run, let's just ride through. We'll go down, we'll get some speed because when you're hitting jumps, you're getting speed on those landings, and then practice our ollies as well.
Awesome.
Those are perfect. Those look really nice. Nice ollie with speed. That's sweet. Awesome guys, so last run, Margarita was working on getting her ollies going with more speed, lots of pop. Yeah, just making the ollies on the run more challenging. And then when we got into the small park, getting it a bit slower and just focusing on those fundamentals. And then with Aaron, he's going for the nose grab. Yeah, the technique looks awesome and his pop off the jump is sweet. And now it's just a matter of like going for that grab. Maybe this run we can start going for some. How was when you got into the small park, how was the jumps then feeling?
I think I was going too slow.
Yeah.
Because I was really concentrating on doing what you said to try concentrating on the ollie.
Yeah.
And I think the ollies were actually quite well timed this time as well. So I think it's a good step.
So you're ready to bump up that speed?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. All right, cool. So Aaron wants to go for the nose grab. So right down here, we got some space where we can just ride slowly, grab at our nose as we ride, and that's gonna build our muscle memory for when we go to do it off the jump. Sound good, man? Good. Yeah, I can see like your hips are like way over your nose now. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, that feels a lot better. I feel like I'm moving more over the front of my board and the nose is just kind of there rather than reaching for it. Like you suggest, I'm shifting my weight further over my hips, so it's feeling a lot more comfortable, yeah.
Because you've already done all that high speed stuff before, I think now you're gonna have much more confidence just like pointing it straight where you feel like doing that.
Okay, I will try.
Okay, cool. Awesome guys, so the theme for this run is planning our line. For the jump, you know, you need to come in with a plan where you're gonna do your speed checks and then where you're gonna point straight, what you're gonna do in the air and how you're gonna land. So we can practice all that stuff as we ride down the run. Margarita, how do you feel with the planning?
Yeah, we were thinking to put Kevin's camera down. That might make me ollie over it, but yes, I'll try it.
Well, let's go execute our plan. Woo, that was awesome. She's like riding lots of speed, a couple of speed checks to approach, nice good level ollie, rode it out.
That high in the air.
Really?
The first one, because I was concentrating on actually doing a proper ollie of the second kicker, and I just threw it on the first. I was just too happy. I felt I timed actually the ollie so well.
Awesome.
For the first time I felt I was in the air, like not rushed, and I was just, felt so good.
Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna try jumping, keeping my left leg straight, and just sucking up this leg. Oh, that's a funny feeling. Nice. That was good.
Oh, sinking in the snow.
All right, so we're at the start of the park. So for Aaron, he's going for the nose grab, and he's gonna really try to just visualize getting his board straight up and down in the air so that he can just like grab the nose of his board real easy. And then Margarita, she's just aiming for getting that timing going so that as she gets to the lip, gets a nice pop into the air, send her up nice and high, level and feeling good in the air, and then landing and riding it out. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm gonna try to do the same. All right, here comes Margarita.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Well, hello.
You stopped it.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was
It
great.
was the best so far.
Yeah, it was.
Both of them.
It was.
Oh my god. So happy.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. That was like, got it, held on to it perfectly. How did it feel?
Oh, it felt so much better actually grabbing it and then just pulling sight on my board, then letting go. And it's just a little thing, I feel, just thinking about putting that leg down a little bit and sucking this up. And yeah, it was just kind of there. Grabbed it, and then I think I'd like to do something bigger and maybe hold it a bit longer.
Yeah,
It's the
totally.
next step for another day.
Yeah. Cool guys, so it was a lot of fun today. We were just riding and trying out different things to progress our riding. Even though like everyone was working on something different, we could still find one or two things to practice each run that was helping us to achieve our goal. Aaron got some nose grabs going, and Margarita got some really good pops off of those jumps. Trying different things, seeing what works, and I think we had a really successful day. So.
Thanks.
You guys for being in the video and helping out. You guys did awesome, and we'll see you in the next video soon.